Well, let's go to Rob, who's a Man United fan. All right, Rob.
Rob.
How are you doing, lads? You all right?
Yeah, good, Rob. You was at the game. You're on your way back. Talk me through it. It's a decent performance, really.
Yeah, I think, look, I think the performance is good. I think Ten Hag, I think he's created an identity with these lads now. But I do think, Ronaldo's got the goal tonight. But for me, I think we've had enough of Ronaldo now at Man United.
What do you mean?
I think his time has come. I think, you watch him, I think he's shrugging his shoulders. I've heard that he's meant to be good for the lads, the young lads, but I think his time is gone. And I think, I'm watching the rest of the team, the pressing, and I think with Ronaldo in there, I think you take out players like Bruno Fernandes of the game.
I disagree, Rob. I really do. I think, look, yes, he's selfish. That's because he's one of the best goal scorers ever. And he's always going to have that selfishness about him. It's about, he wants it to be about him. I get that. But that's what's made him the player that he is. Now, he's coming to the end of his career and he's dropping down in the pecking order in terms of playing every week. But you've still got an unbelievable goal scorer that you can use off the bench or start in Europa League games. He's still massive for you.
I can see that, but I think, you go back to the summer, we had this, the transfer request, he was going to talk his truth. And to be fair, Ronaldo, he's been pretty faceless, I think, for the fans. And I think, he could have gone in an interview, clarified the situation. That's never happened. And I think there's just started to come that bit of disconnect, I think, with some areas. I think, me personally, watching it, from where I am, I don't see the work rate. I've seen some great young lads coming through that team now, and I think are on board with the Ten Hag philosophy. We spoke about what happened at Tottenham walking off down the tunnel, but for me, that's not what this Man United team's about. And I think without him, we're a much better team. Look at the Chelsea game, superb again. Look, class. I think if we had an out-and-out goal scorer, I think we're winning that game. I think we're going in at half-time 2-0. And I think that's probably the thing now that Ten Hag's going to January thinking Ronaldo isn't that out-and-out goal scorer. He's not going to do it.
He's a real conundrum, isn't he? Because
not really.
But he is. But you just heard what Rob said there, right? And Rob is not alone, right? Rob is not alone. You asked me in the transfer window, Chelsea were linked there. I didn't want Ronaldo because there is a certain amount of baggage. You get, and you've seen this play out. You're watching it continually play out. United have just won, and Rob's phoned up talking about wants Ronaldo gone. He does come with some baggage. You can't deny that. Comes with goals, but comes with baggage. But the most important thing is United. That's the most important thing. That is absolutely front and centre. And he does score goals, and he will. But to what level? To the detriment of the squad and the team. He's got to fall in line, though. He's got to fall in line.
I think that's the issue. He still sees himself as the number one. And I think when he comes to terms with the fact that he's not that anymore and he accepts that he's going to play Europa League nights, score goals, still might win a trophy for them, score big in big moments, maybe come off the bench in Premier League games for a half hour here and there.
He's done that against Everton. He ends up getting the winner against Everton. So.
Exactly. So what I'm saying is at this moment in time, he's not accepting that that's his place in the squad. When he does accept that, I still think he's got a massive part to play for Manchester United.
Right now,
so Ten Hag's got to keep drilling that into him. You're massive for us. We need you. But you're not going to play every week.
But at that stage, he will probably feel the Europa League the stage isn't big enough for him. He wants Champions League football. That's what he wants. And look, it's the measure of the man that he wants to go in and continue at his age and still be number one. And you can't fault that. But what you can fault is him knowing at a particular stage in his career that he has a role to play. That role has always been the number one man, wherever he's been. Since that last year at United, ever since then, he's been the number one man, him and Messi, in the world. And right now, his role has changed. He has a different role at United, and he's not quite now prepared to play that role out. He wants to be the main man. He wants to be the number... and he's got to suck it up. And it's hard, because he's not used to that. But to the best for United, I agree with Rob, for the best for the whole unit that United are... He needs to realise that and accept that you aren't going to be the number one man, but you still have a role to play.
Okay. All right. Well, that's your opinion. Let's go to Joe's a Man United fan. All right, Joe?
Right, Joe?
Joe?
Hello?
All right, Joe?
Hiya, boys. You all right?
Yeah, good. You was at the game tonight. Talk me through how you felt the performance was. It was decent. You're looking strong. Squad's looking good.
Honest, the performance tonight was pretty strong, but I do have to point out, a few weeks ago, Cundy said a few things about Erik Ten Hag and Solskjaer. I cannot.
Ole Gunnar Ten Hag?
Yeah, Ole Gunnar Ten Hag. I cannot believe that.
Why have you taken till now to phone up?
No, but a couple of weeks ago you were saying that when we had about 38 million shots on target, we were horrendous.
Yep.
But tonight we win, what was it, 2-0, 3-0, 4-0? I don't even know. But come on, boys. Cundy.
Yeah, so apologise.
No.
I think you should apologise. You should apologise.
I said how impressed I was with you at the weekend. Thought you played well, deserved. On another day, you wanted 3 points.
What's your opinion on the Chelsea game, Cundy? Because I will say right now, the first 35, 40 minutes...
35.
...we smashed you.
Yeah, you did. And we couldn't get hold of Casemiro. He was the problem. But Potter solved it. We had an extra man in the middle of the park. Yeah, stopped Casemiro and that triangle between him. And United were. They could have been 2 or 3 up. And he had to change something because United would have the freedom of Stamford Bridge. And that's one of the best performances I've seen from United this season, that first 35 minutes. He changed it on 36. He had to change something.
I'll agree with you for one, mate, Cundy. The best ever for Chelsea was at 33 minutes against the best performance for Potter, 35 minutes onwards. Tactical genius, but he still drew.
Sorry, we missed a couple of words there. Say that again.
No, he's basically what he said.
Graham Potter's brilliant. Yeah. Chelsea pretty horrendous.
Yeah, but after that, I think the game after the last hour was even. And he got his team selection wrong. Playing Cucurella left-hand side of 3 didn't work.
You're going to apologise, Ten Hag?
No.
I think you should.
No.
Come on. I apologised to Clobby today. Yeah, Clobby. I tweeted him and said, sorry, Clobster.
Look, they beat Sheriff.
Right.
You got beat by Brentford. You got smashed by Brentford. I mean, if that's not Ole Gunnar Ten Hag, I don't know what is.
Talking about Brentford, that was 2 months ago.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Come on, mate. They're not Ole Gunnar Solskjaer now. They're not that team.
Ole Gunnar Ten Hag.
Come on, apologise.
Well, just when Ole would have played out with the old Ronaldo one, just when they had dealt with that.
We wouldn't have dealt with it very well, that's for sure.
Right now, United are doing well. I was very impressed with what I saw at the weekend. But tonight, very impressed. It was Sheriff.